All right, guys, let's do this. And the 2 remaining tapes are around the basement area. Okay, that's really good to know. Now, we didn't actually complete all the tapes that we have yet, Hasifa, did we? I think we completed 3 of them. And I've been putting them in the tape holder just so they're separate. I know what I've actually done. Oh, we were playing more of this game on Saturday, Grilled Tomato. This Saturday will be our community stream, the last Saturday of the month. Okay, so here I am dual wielding some lighters because we need light in this game. But let's see what tapes we've had. It looks like we completed 3 of the tapes. We did one of the prison, I think is one of them. Hey, Christian, what's up, man? What does that say? Negligence and greed. 2 out of 10. Not enough Spider-Man mask. Hey, Merc, what's up, dude? No Spider-Man mask today, unfortunately. I actually put on a collared shirt. This is rare for me, but it's my birthday. I thought I'd dress up. So let's see. What tapes do we still have in our inventory? We have the Pride tape. And we have the Affliction tape. Well, honestly, we might as well try these right now. That is 39 years, Merc. 39 years today. Oh, my Lord. Let's see. And when else are you going to wear the good stuff? Oh, you mean for my birthday, Yuki? Exactly. I mean, for now, I don't even go to work hardly at all. I go like once every 2 weeks, and I just have my normal work clothes. So, yeah, I don't really get dressed up too much. Okay, so let's try this Pride tape. I don't remember which this one was. One of these was very cryptic. I could not tell where it wanted me to go. It looked like some golden H letter or something. Yeah, that right there. I don't know if that's an H. I'm not sure where that entrance is. Christian, how does it feel being 21 for the 19th time or 20th time, I guess? It feels fantastic. Yeah, this is a much more modern looking VHS tape player. Yes, I don't know where that room is. If I check the other one, let's eject that one. So that's the Pride tape. I think I need you to tell me. Or did you tell me? I think I need to tell me again. I totally forgot what that was. So that was the Pride tape. Oops, I just put that in there again. I mean, because for the rest of my birthday weekend, I was in PJs all weekend. We were just relaxing around the house for the most part. We did go out to get food, but that was about it. Okay, here's the Affliction. Oh, it's a trapdoor, but the trapdoor is apparently not how you start it. But we don't know, like, where the trapdoor, like, what room it's in, Yuki? I do remember you mentioning trapdoor now. Okay, so what is this clue? That looks like it's going down a pipe. What was that? It's so funny, Merc. It's just PJs all day, every day now. I got my work PJs, and when I'm done with work, I get into my lounge PJs. It's ridiculous. Yeah, at the very beginning of this, it looked like that. Oh, it's a room we haven't been in yet, Hasifa. Well, that makes sense. No wonder I haven't found it. Okay, I kind of need to see the beginning of this again. Wait, I think I recognize that room that it showed at the end there. That was the room I think we first saw the mirror in. Maybe. What is that right there? Oh, actually, it looks like it's going through a wheel, almost. What was that thing? Mark, you might wear 2 shirts in a week. I do wear different clothes every day, but it's all PJs for the most part. And then I might just change my pants to go out and get some food. Yeah, look at this last part right here that's coming up. This room right there. But there's some boards on the ground. Okay, let me check that out. I think I recognize that room. It's the room that has like the mirror on the outside. Is it this room right here? The Affliction one requires some items. It looked like it was this room right here. Like I thought I saw this chair in that picture. Oh, maybe it's in this room we've never been in before. That could be part of it. I don't know. And then there's this big tarp. We've never opened this up. So we might be in a place, Hasifa, where we really can't get anything done yet. So maybe I should go try to find one of those other ones. One of the tapes the game told me was right here? Yes. Indifference. That was one of them. Let me see if I recognize where this one is. Ooh, spooky. I love that. Ooh, make some coffee. I wish I could grill tomato. I would join you, but Thursday night I'll have coffee with you. Oh, sweet dingo. I can't wait to check it out at the end of the stream. Let's see, why isn't it going there? Oh, I have to take out the other tape. That's right. You just can't. It's not a tape switcher, John. You can't just keep loading these things up. Yeah, I think it's this one. Indifference. Okay, let's see if we recognize this. What do we have? Some kids playing at a beach, it looks like. Maybe the lake. Maybe the ocean. I can't tell. Oh, one of those locked doors. We've seen multiple of those locked doors, but I've never been able to open one. OJ, what's up, dude? Oh, thank you very much. Now that might be more of a hint on how to get in there. There's a bunch of pictures on the wall. I'm not exactly sure how they structure these videos. Whoa. That's a creepy staircase. I don't like that. What is in this video? Oh, wait. It's showing us something in a closet. Something on the floor. It's showing us a whole bunch of stuff. Am I supposed to remember all those places? Oh my gosh. Can I even start one of these side stories yet, Hasifa? I'm not sure where to even go to start one of those. That last one gave me a whole bunch of different clues. And the other two I found, the one room I thought it might be, wasn't it. So unless the other one has an easier time knowing where to go, I'm not sure how to get this started. I'm trying to remember where the last one was. I think you said it was in the basement, right? Yeah, I think I might need help to start it off, Hasifa. Especially if I want to try to beat it this stream. So we have to go down to the basement, I think, for the last one as well. You know, it looked like it showed one room here briefly. Oh, I think I remember where it is now. It's underneath this table right here that has this rules right here. I think it's in one of these drawers, unless I already got that one. Nope, here it is. Addiction. Okay, so we got all the tapes. I just need to know how to get them started. Now, which room was it that... There was like a closet that one of those tapes tried to get me to look into. It showed me like 5 scenes, though. I don't know if I have to try to take something from every single one of those scenes or what it was trying to show me. It seemed like quite a bit. So the affliction, is that the one that I just got? No, that one's addiction. So affliction needs a crowbar and recommended some lighters. I do have a crowbar, so we can actually go get that right now. Yeah, the way they set up this game, I don't mind looking up or having you guys help me with the clues and stuff, because it's really, I don't know, if you did this without any help, you'd have to spend so much time just goofing around and figuring these things out. Okay, I have to put away one of my lighters. I do have plenty of lighters, which is good. Okay, let's pick this up. I only have, wait, you can only have one two-handed weapon? I'm only trying to get that. Do I have to put away both lighters? Oh, I have it. That was weird. I didn't think I picked it up. It is 4,000 tokens right now to request a game, Dingo. Although you have to get in line. A number of people have saved up, and we have 2 games in the queue. The first one we're going to play is Dishonored. And then depending on how much time we have in between, we might fit in another game. But in the beginning... Oh, crap. Good ghost. In the beginning of March, we are going to be playing Mass Effect that Tajay recommended. So just in case, I would play the tape and then go search for the room again. Okay, this is the addiction, right, Hasifa? Let me go try that. Or did you say affliction? Affliction. I can't wait to play Mass Effect again. I don't remember the first one hardly at all, but I really enjoyed it when I played it back in the day. And to see the remastered version is going to be awesome. Okay, I have to take this one out. Which one's in there? Indifference. We haven't done that one yet either. I can't read them down there. Unfortunately. There's affliction. I think that's the one you said. Okay, let's put that one in. Let me just check this one more time to see if I recognize this. And let me know if you guys, especially if you're not familiar with this game, recognize what's on the tape. I need all the help I can get. Okay, so it looks like a pipe, but the circle with all of those lines going off in every direction kind of looks like a wheel or something. Phantasm, I don't recognize this baby at all. Me neither. But more, think of these scenes right here. Do you recognize that? That looks like a door from Fallout, kind of. Like a vault door. Not sure what the deal with that is. Now that room looks like the room I just checked earlier where it was the mirror room. And I didn't see anything in there we could do. Maybe we can use the crowbar in that door, though. It is the mirror. Okay, so maybe... Because there was this door in that room that we've never been able to open. Maybe the trick is, rather than wait for a ghost to open it, we're just supposed to pry it open ourselves with the crowbar. It says it's jammed. Let me try putting this away. Oh, no, I can't do that. Oh. Okay, so look at that floor right there. Wow, that blends in pretty well. I don't know if you can tell, but that floor is a slightly different color, like there's some fake boards there. I'm going to do a quick save real quick. Let's pry this thing open. Wait, thought I clicked it. There we go. Yeah, this is the room you were talking about, right, Sean? I didn't pay enough attention to the floor, is my problem. When you're not 100% sure about like where you need to be, you can definitely skip over some things, because I'm trying to do things quickly. Poor Yuki, I don't like this already. You know it's going to be bad. Now, all of these stories we're getting... Oh no. I think are actually pertaining to our character. Okay, I need to crouch to get down here. Oh yeah, it's dark. Okay, let me break out a lighter. We definitely need a lighter. Many things to life. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Avoid standing in the dark too long. I'm not trying to be in the dark. Yeah, whoever made that sound, I'm watching you. Oh, okay, we got some light. Here's the other door we saw in that video. I imagine we could just turn this wheel and get through here. Vault 101. Holy crap, this is part of the house? No way. We did not go down that far. Riversdale Aqueduct System. We're like in the sewers. Saving is disabled. Of course it is. Of course it is. Yeah, we're in another plane of existence right now. This doesn't... It's not like real world stuff. Can I go up these stairs? Kind of dark. Nope, that's a dead end. Let's get out of there. Too dark. I wonder if we used to work here or something. This is a hell of a cellar, right, Max? I kind of wish I had a basement. That would be cool. Oh, you did it, Legend. Nice. That was sneaky. It was a good one, though. Yeah, so I'm wondering, do we used to work here? We must have some kind of past with this. Can I turn these? Doesn't look like it. Guess we just keep going. Oh no, Dingo. That happens a lot. We do some really poor timings for your situation. Hey, did I do that? I'm assuming I did that. I can't interact with this anymore, so I guess we have to go back down and around. Maybe that moved it, so now I can crawl underneath it or something? Let's see. I gotta say, this is like an indie kind of game, but man, the graphics are really good for probably how little budget this game actually has. No! Oh, you know what? I think it opened up this direction to go. I don't know what's over here, but I think this is where the game wants me to go. Oh, Skywalker, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Welcome back, man. Oh, good. You didn't get busted, Dingo. That's what counts. You ever seen that movie Training Day? It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Okay, door number 2. What crazy world is this going to be? There wasn't much going on in those sewers. I think it's just more to the sewage system. But it's a little bit creepier. It's a little less well taken care of here. Yeah, Max, right? I just love to hear the stories. I'm glad I'm not in those situations. I don't know why I was compelled to go up here. I just want to go up this way. There's a door over here. And Speedy! Hey, welcome back. Good morning. Morning. It's getting late for me. Where are you at, Speedy? That's right. Is it actually copyrighted? I don't know. Maybe I can't stream it. Maybe I get in trouble. Although my singing is so off, it would probably not get picked up by any kind of automated thing. Oh, and Illuminati. I love that name. This game is fantastic. I really like it. If I had to describe the game, Illuminati, it's a combination of like the best parts of Layers of Fear with the best parts of PT. Where I really enjoyed Layers of Fear, but it wasn't super scary. It just had some nice jump scares. PT I thought was much creepier. This game is kind of a mix of the two. So if you enjoyed either one of those or if that idea sounds good to you, I definitely recommend this. Okay, so this door's locked, but this is definitely where we need to go. I don't think I can open up anything else. We have to go find a key for that. Oh, you're almost in England. So, Speedy, where we're at in the game right now, we've completed all of the different ghost stories, pretty much. Now we're kind of uncovering our story. And you kind of do a bunch of bonus objectives, and that helps you get the good ending. So we're really trying to find out who the heck we are, what we're doing here, and maybe just find out more about what's going on in this game. Okay, so I didn't see any key up there. Let's try going back down. Maybe there was something more over here. Yeah, for me, it's 8 o'clock at night. How about this door? This looks like it needs a key card. And we do have a... I thought we did have a key card. Maybe we already used it and we don't have it anymore. What was this? Oh, this is another one of those picture frames. That's right. Oh, Speedy, when was the last stream that you were in? We usually stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then Saturdays. So it might have been the Saturday one that you missed. We do that at noon. Oh, we can go up this way. There we go. Oh, that's good, Koro. They did get rid of that copyright. That was so stupid. That song's been around forever. Just let people sing it. Come on. Oh, this is dark. I don't like this. But this is probably where we're gonna find the key. And then my guess is in that locker with all the gruesome stuff is going to be the key card that we need. Ooh, soda machine. Right? Tajik copyrights last too long. What am I missing here? Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's a chocolate bar. I got excited for a second. I mean, I'm still excited. I love chocolate, but now is not the time nor the place. Notice it still says 333. No, I wouldn't say it's like Resident Evil. If I had to classify it, it plays more like Layers of Fear than anything else. Maybe a little bit like Outlast, if you've ever played Outlast. There's really no action in the game, per se. You don't defend yourself. You don't fight. Oh, here we go. We found a key. Lewis Taylor. Why you gotta make that creepy noise when I pick up this key, game? I don't appreciate that. Get the hell out of here. Oh! What? Why? Why? Okay, we gotta juke him. You can't really run in this game. Okay, okay, okay. Is the door closed? Shit, the door's closed. Open, open, open. You can't use that here. Wait, what do you mean I can't use that here? No, 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 no. Oh, crap. What was I supposed to do? Darn it. I thought I got my way to the door. It wouldn't let me open up the door. No! I almost spit up my water. That was perfect timing. Just let him love you, right, Relentless? His love it hurts too much. He's too strong. His hugs, I just can't take them. Okay, crap. Which side were we on? I think we checked this side. This side had the lock. This is the side with the creepy monster, but the key. All right. I'm not sure what I missed. Maybe I need the crowbar for that. Oh no, Phantasma! Wait, which part made you scream? Was it the Homer Simpson or the monster? Alright, I will try to finish it, Yuki. I will try. I'm going to put away the lighter. So, because you need to have 2 free hands with the crowbar. If you're holding 2 items, you can't use the crowbar, I don't think. I'm not sure. Sometimes they have that restriction. We can't open that up. After Visage, Speedy, actually one of our... Oh no, I froze. Give me a moment. I've been having some problems with my camera today. This is crazy. There we go. So one of our viewers in our community requested the game Dishonored. So we're going to start that game up next. Okay, so I grab these keys and then it gets bad. So I'm going to wait for him to come, hide off in the corner, and then when he gets close, book it for the door and hope that me not having the lighter equipped lets me use the crowbar to open up the door. Maybe that's why they made sure that you had the crowbar to get in here in the first place, you know? Is he coming? I know you're there. I know you're there. I'm excited to play Dishonored. I've never played it before. It's a very well-reviewed stealth kind of game. And I'm terrible at stealth, so it should be very funny. Okay, I see you. Alright. I still have the crowbar equipped. So we got around him. Fingers crossed this works now. Or can I open this door now? Can't open that door. Can't open this door. What do you mean I can't use that? Oh, I froze again. Oh my goodness, guys. So what am I missing? I'm very confused. Yeah, hit him, right? Many things. Unfortunately, this game doesn't really have, as far as I know, any kind of self-defense. Forget about the door and you don't need the crowbar. Okay, thank you. I'm just on the wrong path. Baby. What's up? This one's Andy was trying to talk to me. And then somebody played the Georgie singing noise and I couldn't hear my wife. Give me 1 second. Okay. I would say... I would probably just put it in general. Yeah. Because the suggestions is more about the stream. Yeah, I would do general. Okay, sorry about that. Nice, Legend. Nice. Andy was just asking me, she wanted to post a question about some Etsy stuff in our Discord channel. And I think the general channel is probably the best place for that. Okay, so my guess, before I grab this key, I can forget about the door. So there's probably going to be some way I can sneak through here or down and around this area. There has to be another exit if I'm not going to the door, right? Although that's just all glass back there. Yeah, that's true, Nate. El Presidente does what she wants. And I'm frozen again. Come on, camera. It lasted for like, I don't know, an hour with no issues. Don't really see anywhere else to go. Oh, wait, there's something right here. What is this? Oh, there's a vent up here. I totally missed this. Heck yes. Okay, good. Wow, that was well hidden, wasn't it? Right, Tosh, it doesn't matter. Presidente does what Presidente wants. She was just walking away. She says, that's true. You know, I'm not even going to bother pissing off that creature. I'm just going to go up here. I know you're there. Why run from you when I can just go this way, right? Wait, interact. There we go. There's no reason to go that... Well, there is a reason to go that way. You just don't know it yet, game. But I know it. So why don't you just let me do it? Okay, we have to piss off the monster. Peekaboo. Okay. Go, go, go. Yuki, we haven't made any progress. This thing keeps killing me, but we found the way out. Just in the nick of time. Whoa, he's got some hops. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Darn foresight. They say foresight is 2020. That's what I thought, Max, but I did my fix, quote unquote, to fix the issue. That might not be it. I think what I'm going to start searching for is freezing issues with the Elgato Cam Link and see if I can find any other fixes for that, because it might not be the camera. Technically, the camera's always working. What I have to do is disable the feed and turn it back. I turn it off, turn it back on again, essentially, and it works fine. So it makes me think it's some... I guess software disconnect between OBS and the CamLink software. Oh no, Dingo. You ate an Airhead, the new flavor, and it tastes like pine salt. Oh no. I used to love Airheads. I haven't had Airhead in years. This man only has one leg. See, from the sound of it, it could be a USB bus issue. Oh, that could... I have a lot of stuff plugged into USB. I specifically bought a way too over-engineered motherboard specifically for that issue. But yeah, it might make sense for me. You know what I could do? I don't have it in my computer right now, but I actually have a USB PCI card that gives me like 4 extra USB ports. Maybe I need to take that out of my old computer, plug it in the new one, and try that out. Because, yeah, I have a ton of USB things plugged in. Do I have anything USB plugged in I could unplug? Just because I'm not using it? I don't think so. I'm pretty much... I use so many things for stream. It's insane. I don't think I can unplug anything right now. But that's a good call, Nate. I'll have to look into that. Okay, let's quick save. Oh, you can't save here. Okay. Open up the key. And there's the key card we need. Sweet. Lewis Taylor. They weren't calling us Lewis. Didn't they say our name was Dwayne? I thought they said our name was Dwayne, so maybe this isn't us. 6'1", brown hair. Is it me? No, thank God I got a better hairline. But I also have brown hair, and I'm 6'1". You only eat the rainbow stripe airheads? AKA cake bacon. That's amazing. I gotta check that out. Oh, Legend, I miss it. So try your cam in your console capture card and see if you have any issues with that. That'll let you know if it's a cam link. Now, I have had better luck with the console capture, I think. I don't think it's ever frozen. It's a PCI card, the one that I have, though, Legend. So I guess that would probably never have that issue. Unfortunately, I can't use that for my camera because when I play PS5 or PS4 or whatever, I need to use that. Are we The Rock? Wait, is The Rock 6'1"? I assumed he was huge. Oh, because our name is Dwayne. Dwayne Johnson, maybe? Okay, let's go ahead and use this card. Now we're making some progress. Oh, Lewis could be the oily guy. That's a good call, Phantasma. Just check out the lighting and stuff in this game. I thought they did such a good job with that. Yeah, I kind of want that 4K 60 Pro, but my advice, Legend, is don't buy one of those right away because all HDMI support stuff is changing because the new Xbox and PlayStation, they use HDMI 2.1, which is a very new standard. Very few TVs even support it, and that's how you can get that 120 hertz and stuff like that. You can't get that with the 4K 60 capture card, so you probably want to wait until Elgato comes out with a new, probably more expensive capture card, and then you can really take advantage of everything going forward, you know? Ah, this is the thing I thought was the wheel. All of these kind of like spokes going into the center hole. What is this? Got that awesome tree. Oh, Phantasma, I'm scared. Scared to do taxes. I got reamed last year. I changed my deductibles, so hopefully I'm better this year. But man, they nailed me last year. There's one single apple on the end there. Yeah, that doesn't really look like water, does it, Yuki? Oil? Maybe? Sludge? I don't know. We're in the sewers. Can I grab that apple? I'm scared to walk off. Oh, I guess we're dropping in. I just wanted to grab the apple. It's a terrible idea. Ooh, black good or wait, looks like black good gross? Wait, what, Yuki? We got the apple. Ew. Yeah, Legend, I saw you want to do it for a dual PC stream. I don't have a dual PC stream. I think in a lot of ways that could make it more complicated than it needs to be. But, oh no, is that sludge guy coming out? My recommendation is get a cheaper capture card now, because there's going to be better ones coming out this year for the new consoles. Oh, that's somebody else. We did see this guy before, though. Oh no, is this thing going to be full of them? Oh yeah, this. Jeez. What does this have to do with our character is my question. Did we poison the water supply? Did we kill a lot of people? What's going on here? Oh, that's the guy again. Oh, I always forget about the names of the tape, Hussy, but that's a good point. This one's called Affliction. Wow, those creepy sound effects are so well done. Yeah, Alienware can make some good PCs. They're owned by Dell now. That doesn't mean they're bad, but they definitely are more expensive for the parts you're getting than a lot of other perfectly fine choices are. Like, for example, one of my friends is looking at getting a new computer, and the Alienware he picked out was like $2,600. I could find a similarly spec'd computer on Newegg for $1,800. Same exact parts, pretty much. Oh yeah, we just busted out of this hot water heater. There's another piece of that glass thing in here too. I think it was a mask. You're right, Ico Woody has entered the chat. There's a snake in my boot. So every one of these tapes always ends in you getting a piece of that. Oh, the light's already on. God, these lights suck in this place. A piece of this mask, this glass mask that we're putting together. Speedy, that would be a good one. I got to convince Andy to do some streaming. She's not a big fan of being on camera and stuff, although she was talking about maybe doing some of her own streams, but not being on camera, but having one of those like caricatures so she could chat and you could still see her face, you know, like animations and like her facial expressions and stuff, but you could actually still chat with her. Man, why you gotta spook me like that? Okay, so I think we've looked at all the tapes. I think we need to go back upstairs and check out another tape. So I don't know. If Annie gets more excited with that now, maybe she'd be more down to do streams with me as well. Okay, it's right over here. Yeah, V2 Brandy. Essentially. She really wants to do it with MMOs, which she loves playing MMOs like Warcraft, Final Fantasy, things like that. And we play it a lot together off of stream, but she might want to actually stream it. I might be on those streams as well, but she'll be, if we do this, she'll be front and center. You might just hear my voice in the background because we're playing together, you know. I'll be a co-streamer, essentially. Okay, so which one? That was Affliction, right? I think it was. Was that this one? That's Addiction. Oh, you know, it's probably in there. Yeah, Affliction. We actually had it in there. Okay, let me put this away so we know we're done with it. There we go. And of course, the ghost turns this on to scare me. Okay, let's see what other tape. Didn't we just get this tape? I think this is a new one. Indifference. I don't know if we looked at this one. Yeah, if she ends up doing some streams, of course, I will definitely promote that in the Discord so you guys can all follow her and check it out. It'd be fun. It wouldn't be on my channel. She would have her own channel for that kind of stuff. I mean, honestly, as much as it would be helpful for me to have more streams on here, I kind of like keeping these streams focused on like story-oriented games. And if we're going to do like a bunch of like just fun MMO grinding and stuff like that, that'd be a separate stream, I think. I don't really think it's a good idea to mix the two. Oh, thank you. I love Chris Stuckman, Speedy. He's a really fun movie reviewer. I get a kick out of his content. Alex, hey dude, thank you very much for the birthday wishes. How are you doing, Alex? Okay, so this was behind one of those locked doors. I'm not sure if we know how to do that. Oh, did you post above, Hasifa? Let me see. Unfortunately, because I have my camera thing, it's blocking some of the text and chat. Let's see. So Indifference, the tape will show the chain door in several places on the wall for the picture frames along with the tower spiral staircase. The final set of images, I already have a couple of those picture frames. Final set of images shows you the locations of each collectible that you need to find to complete the tape adventure. Basically, you need to find several picture frames to start things off. Should we do that one next? That one seems like a complicated one. Pride. Go to the front door area in front of the stairs outside the living room. A table with a glass on it has now spawned. Okay, let's do that one first. Table with a glass on it. I feel like I did that one. That's Pride? Did we not do Pride yet? I'm not sure. Resident Evil 2. That was such a good game, Speedy. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, we didn't put Pride away. Oh, I saw you post on Alex. I saw you post on Twitter. Dude, fingers crossed about that work stuff. That's got to be so stressful. I hope it works out and you're able to keep doing that, you know. It sounds like it's been a lot of fun. But things for me, things have been good. It was a very nice birthday weekend, very relaxing. Okay, so there's a table spawn in this front area with a glass on it. Or glass is spawned on a table. Oh, you actually have to have it in the VCR? Oh, that's kind of interesting. I didn't think about that. Okay, let's put Pride in there. That's kind of cool. So this actually loads up the level, not just a hint. Which one's I think this is Pride. There we go. Oh, don't play The Village in the first 48 hours it's out. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Speedy. For me, if I'm going from a completely... John's going to try to maximize his Twitch potential, playing a game like that, that's that big, right when it comes out, is not a smart idea. Because I'm not a big enough streamer to hit the top ranks. But playing a game like this, like we're probably in like the top 5 or 10 streams in this channel right now, which is great for exposure. You meet new people. Okay, so there's going to be a table around here with some glass on it. Is that right? Near the front door, right? To go back in and close the door. Oh, in this room right here? Ah, because the door was open. It didn't want to change anything dynamically. They don't want to show me their secrets. I see. Maybe not. Maybe I'm still not doing something right. It was the Pride one I put in there. Quit freaking me out, game. Keep doing that. I assumed it would be like just boom right here front and center, right? Yes, Alex, this is very much a horror game. It's really good. I actually really like this game. Some of it is very creepy, or not creepy. Some is very cryptic, is what I meant to say. But I still really dig this. So it should be there. I'll close this, but I'm also going to walk around. Let's try going from a different direction. See if we can do something to make that spawn, you know? Now we're coming in from this direction. No, still nothing. What if I close this door? No, nothing yet. So I'm trying to start the next chapter. It should be across from the front door. I mean, it could be way over here. It could be like across the hallway too. Ooh, top 5 horror games. Well, what is your penchant for older horror games too, Speedy? Because I do like some really older games, but some folks, they would prefer not to play older games. They just want newer games, you know? The Resident Evil 2 remake is very high up there. I thought that was great. Silent Hill 2 is for sure one of my favorite horror games of all time. Crap, I'm getting spooked here. Oh, here's lights. There we go. Did any glass appear here? The Resident Evil 1 remake was great. Oops, I picked up this glass. I didn't mean to pick up the glass. Let's see. Don't talk about any Resident Evil sound. So anything outside of that. Have you played the Outlast games? I thought those were good and really creepy. They're definitely different than those, but those were really well done. Unfortunately, it's very hard to get. You can get knockoff versions on the PC, but there's this game on the PS4 called PT, and that one was great. Okay, so the Pride tape is still on. Maybe I have to turn it off. You did play that one? Nice. Let's try turning off the TV and then check in here. It should be directly in front, so it's just not spawning. Maybe we're doing it in an order the game doesn't like. Let me drop this real quick. Okay, well, let's try a different one. PT is really short. It's hard to complete because it doesn't give you very much to go off of. But even if you can just find the PC version to try it out, I highly recommend it. So you watched a video, go take the video, put it out, put it in, then watch the whole thing. Okay, let's try that. So we just took the video out, Yuki. So let's put the video back in. This is Pride. Maybe I wasn't patient enough. We'll actually watch this whole thing. Should I close the door when I do this? Maybe I should have closed the door. We'll let this go. Fingers crossed. Other favorite horror games? Let's see. What are some of your other favorites, Speedy? So I can kind of give you an idea of maybe something similar. I don't think I've ever played Corpse Party. That's a newish one. Isn't that like a visual novel kind of game? Nope. Something just happened. I don't know what happened, but something just happened. I know, Alex, these videos aren't pleasant at all. Oh my gosh, Fallen Angels, what are you doing?
Thank you very much, Fallen Angels, for the birthday wishes.
It was a visual novel, yes, but newish, no. Okay. I think I had it mixed up with something else. How's it going, Fallen Angels? Thank you very much. I owe you guys some tokens there. Oh my goodness. Now, if you are new to the channel, everybody that follows, boom, gets one of these little avatars down here. And you are able to jump up and grab all those tokens we drop when we get subs or any kind of bit donations and different special events. How are you doing, Fallen Angels? Oh yeah, Alien Isolation was really good. Oh, Until Dawn, that was another one I would definitely recommend. I really enjoyed Until Dawn. Okay, I think we watched the whole thing. Nothing popped up yet. Did you say they turned it off beforehand? Oh, sorry, I missed your stream again, or your message. Sorry, half of my chat is missing because of I have this big thing on my screen, Dingo, just so I can reset the camera every time it breaks, because I've been having a lot of issues with that. Where was your message? Scroll up a little bit. Oh, you're going to head out? You've been binge listening to the Warrior Cat novels, and you're in the 5th book. Things are about to hit the fan, so I'm so excited. You've read them before, but that was when you were about in middle school. Oh, that's cool. So it's very nostalgic for you to go back and listen to those, Dingo. Well, you take care. Thank you very much. Nate, I just realized you had some birthday bits. Oh, with the birthday bits. Nate, thank you very much, dude. Let me drop another one. Well, we'll still have all these guys here. I really appreciate that, dude. And you've been good. You've been lots of leagues. I've never played any of those games, Fallen Angel. Like nothing like that. Isn't that the kind of game they call a MOBA? Multiplayer Online Battle Arena or something like that? I've never played any of those games, so that's awesome. I need to try one out at some point. I bet Andy would probably dig that too. Is this the right one? Is this Pride? The one with that weird symbol? I thought you said earlier that we haven't been to this area yet, so we don't know how to get there. We did get an Omega key. Yeah, I think this is the Omega key, right? Yes, we do have the Omega key. It's a cool name. Okay, this is definitely Pride. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, I don't think this is. We'll just skip this step. Okay. Oh, are we ready to just go on to the next one? What do we do after that? Oh, my. Okay, that's what happened. I actually already got this key. Okay. I guess I just didn't know what to do after that. Yeah, it's really funny in this game. Like, I usually like to try to do everything before I look it up. But the way this game is structured, I kind of like to just get myself started in the right direction and then do the rest of it after that. 3, 2, 1 Twitch. How is it going, Raiders? Thank you very much for the raid.
Welcome to John Cadia.
How are you doing, Raiders? What were you streaming 321 Twitch? And that's, did you just change your name? That's Santo, right? I recognize that picture. Did you just change your channel name? So the next step and the last piece of advice is we need to go to the garage. Okay, sweet. To the garage we go. Let's see here. Maybe something with the car. Yeah, how was your stream, 321? What were you playing? You're doing some Call of Duty and Apex. Nice. I haven't played a Call of Duty game in a long time, and I've never played Apex. I enjoy first-person shooters, but I just don't get into them very often. I think I'd have to get my wife into one to really get into one myself again. You did change your name? Right on, dude. Very cool. All right, so there's going to be something new in here. Oh, man, I should have watched more of that video. Oh, is there something in the car, maybe? Because there was that symbol with, like, the H on it. Maybe there's something like that here in the garage. I don't see anything in the car. Yes, I thought it was El Santo because I've seen your Go Life posts in the Discord and I've jumped in there before. It's like, I recognize that picture. Or trapdoor. Oh, this is what you've been talking about, Yuki. I would think a trapdoor might be underneath a carpet, maybe? If not that, it could be up here. Hopefully these lights stay on. The ghosts love to mess with me up here. I hate it so much. Although this isn't really technically the garage anymore. I mean, honestly, this kind of looks like attic space. No, I think it's probably down here. Aw, you take care, Alex. Thank you very much for dropping in, dude. Oh, and I've been good, Santo. Had my birthday this weekend. Actually, today's my real birthday, but we kind of celebrated with my wife all weekend, pretty much. It was very cool. The only bummer that I really had was I tried to buy the UFC fights over the weekend, and I just couldn't get it to work for the longest time. I missed like the first 45 minutes or something of the fights just because it wouldn't buy. Everybody on the West Coast was apparently having problems. It was terrible. There's got to be a trap door here somewhere. It's getting really dark. Let's turn this on. Something back here. This car brand is called Mole. Mole, 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 mole. Nothing over here. Maybe something with the tools? I could have sworn I could grab one of these. Uh-oh. Something happened. Be nice if we could use the ladder for something. Yeah, there might be something in one of these drawers, too, or I guess these shelves as well. What do we have here? Sometimes you just grab an item and it kind of kickstarts everything, you know? Why am I losing my brain? My character's just losing his mind. There's nothing going on. The lights are on. Seems pretty chill. We did use this vise earlier to break something. I don't really have anything to break now. If I could find something locked, maybe I could use the Omega key. Was the glove compartment locked? I don't remember it ever saying like, oh, you can't open that. Yeah, like this doesn't tell me anything. Think 'cause I have to put an item away? Maybe for the crowbar. Uh-oh. I got frozen. Lettuce. I'm trying to do the Pride one right now. I have the Omega key. And my hint is... Had to fix the camera real quick. My hint is that there's something in the garage. Wait, have I not been down here? Oh yeah, we've been this way before. I want this chainsaw. That's what I want. Then we could fight those ghosts. So it's a bit of a blind step. It's up on the stairs. Oh, wait. Something on the stair. And the music's getting really creepy. What do you want me to do, game? I'm trying so hard to have lots of light. I think I have to take a pill. Oh, man. As soon as I do that, they do that to me? Come on. As soon as I take a chill pill, they do that. Could it be under the stairs? Nothing there. Something on the stairs. Or like actually on the stairs. Like on the top of the stairs? I don't see anything. This is really hard to find. So there's a black goose splotch on the floor in the garage. Getting bigger? Oh, this right here. I think you're right. This is why I'm losing my sanity. This is going to turn into a tar monster pretty soon. If I don't find this thing. Crap. That's not good. Where are you? So the thing I'm looking for is upstairs in the garage. Oh, no! I'm going to go turn on the lights again. Okay, something in here. I know there's a couple light bulbs up here. Don't need those. What is this? Another lighter? That's good. Let me drop that, because we don't need that. Quit turning the lights off on me, Ghost. There's gloves, boots, tarp. This is a wild goose chase. Now, you don't mean further up here, right? Oh, wait. Oh, you mean further up? Like, upwards? Like there's somewhere else to go? It is in here now. Okay. Oh, wait. It looked like there's something I can move. What? Oh, you know what? This is probably on the tape and I missed it, isn't it? I don't know how I would know to do that, but that was probably on the tape. Ah, see, if I had ever done this before, I would probably know right away. Oh, Omega key. That makes perfect sense. Okay, we found a cryptic handle. I'm losing my mind. Take a pill, John. I hate the garage. The garage gets your character spooked so quickly. All the time. Found another one of those Russian doll kind of things. Okay, well now that we got the handle, I guess we can get out of here. God, it's so dark. I'm getting out of here. Okay, let's stand in here for a little bit. Oh, it's telling me I have to use a pill again. I'm like on my last pill. This game is brutal. Wait. No, I think we're good. Aren't we? It's not red anymore around our brain. Okay, so we have a cryptic handle. What could we have to open with a handle? I might have to go watch that tape again. Oh, crap. Nope. We're losing our mind. Oh, it's right there. Oh, for the trapdoor that we keep talking about. I just don't know where that is. That's probably in the garage, isn't it? Okay, let's take another pill. This is the last of my pills. I might have to go hunting for pills later. Yep, we could drop that. Okay, let's see if we can go find this again. Trap door, probably up in that attic, which I hate going to because, man, the ghosts haunt so much in here, it seems like. When I think trapdoor, I imagine it needs to be on the floor somewhere. Of course, I'm already spooked and I have no more pills. It could be anywhere. That doesn't help me. I can't look here. I'm just gonna die if I keep staying here. Okay, I think I was probably too generous with my thought that I might finish this game today. Because, my God, does this game not give you direction. Let me go look at the tape again. See if I can get a hint from that. Okay, so it looks like that's where the handle is. But I can't see what the rest of that object is. Something's going to kill me while I'm looking at this. Let's see here. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be the first time. Alright, there's some kind of computer room. I think that's where we're going, though. That's probably not where this thing is. I don't recognize that room right there. I don't think that's a garage. And tell me if you guys see anything in this you recognize. Ah, of course. I was out of pills. I couldn't do anything. Wait, the game's telling me I can interact? I don't think I can. I'll do the last autosave because that might actually keep me with some of my resources that I wasted there. Okay, I gotta knock these out quicker, guys. Yeah, Mr. Goo, please, we can't keep meeting like this. I got things to do, people to see. Okay, we already got the handle. Let's get out of here now. So it did quick save right there. Unfortunately, I already wasted so much stuff before that scene. Oh, come on. So I'm going to quickly take a pill right now. I still have 3 pills. I'll just take 1. We're in bright light. We should be doing good. I think we're okay, Hasifa, because we still have a couple pills. We're not, like, totally screwed. But I need to go back to that tape because I don't recognize what that looks like. In the basement lettuce? There we go. Okay. And in this chapter, they like to haunt me like crazy. Okay. Here's the basement area. Let's see if we see anything that looks like a trapdoor. Or anything with that H symbol. That's what I really haven't found yet. That part of that tape has been haunting me this entire game. Although I gotta remember, this area changes when you put tapes in, so something could be different. Oh, did I miss it? Let's see. Oh! Now that might have always been there. I just walked right over it. I never noticed this before. There we go. It was probably always there. Just walked by it 1,000 times. There we go, Yuki, the trap door. Can I quick save now? That'd be great. Yes, we can. Thank goodness. Okay, this one was called Pride, right? I think this is the Pride tape. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. I thought for a second we were back in the hospital. We broke some pipes. Looks like there's some gas coming out. Is this a classroom? No, this might be some kind of research room. There's definitely some science stuff going on here. At first I thought, is this like a laboratory room? But no. This is definitely more research, I think. Okay, how are we getting out of this room? Staff list? Oh, I see a Dwayne Anderson. Is that us? We are working 67.5 hours. That's a long work week. Do I recognize any other names there? I don't think so. But I do see Dwayne. Mr. Anderson. And we, oh gosh, we can look at like every one of these pieces of paper. I can't really read that. I don't think you're supposed to read that. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Wait, can I, crap. Can I stop that gas leaking? That's gonna kill me. Oh, this wall looks very fragile. Let's put away... Oh, I think I have to drop this. Let's drop that. Can I break through this? No? Come on. Yeah, see, it looks like something moved right here. Like something was dragged back and forth. I thought maybe we can use our crowbar to break through that. Oh, it's getting bad looking in here. Let me open that up again. Something in here, maybe? No. We need... Oh, what's this? Oh, we can climb up here. Can I stop this gas leak? It doesn't look like it. Why does it let me climb up there? I feel like I need something big and heavy to like smash that wall with. Oh, it just said my dynamic inventory was full. Okay, let me drop this lighter. Now can I grab this? Here we go. Can we use a chair to smash it open? No. You could just move those things. That doesn't help you. If I could pick up a CRT monitor, that would take care of it. You could destroy anything with the CRT monitor. Okay, there's definitely something right here. This wall looks very fragile. It's not like the sledgehammer, where you have to like hold the button down to smash it. I'm pretty sure I don't need the sledgehammer, because if I do, I'm already screwed. Because I didn't bring it, and there's no place to grab it. Oh, I can't open some of these drawers. Nope, nothing in the drawers. Gosh, I don't know why. I feel like this has something to do with it. Like if we can crawl in this vent or something to get out of here. Although it looks like we were crawling in the vent and we fell through. Oh, stand up on the chair? I don't think it gave me the option to stand on the chair. All I could do is kind of... Well, you can kind of hover over it, but you don't get any more height. You can pick it up. That doesn't help you. There are a bunch more drawers, but I don't think they would hide it like that. It is slowly getting worse. Oh, what if I could use this to smash it open? Can't seem to grab that. Oh, we lost it. That's what we're going to do, Nate. That's what we're going to do. See, I really thought there was a something on the floor, because it looked like there was something that was being dragged back and forth. But the game didn't seem to let me interact with whatever that was right next to there. So you think of performing a window trope, like break the window to get out, or break the window to get more oxygen, I guess. So, oh, and you can drop the crowbar beforehand. Everything you need to finish. Oh, so we don't even need the crowbar. I just froze again. My character froze as my character died. It's very fitting. Yeah, Nate, I think you're probably right about the USB bus being overflowed. Unfortunately, I don't think there's like a good way of really testing that. You just get weird USB problems. A window trope. I mean, I guess for me, a window trope would be... Oops, I did drop this thing. I didn't mean to. One window trope would be you pick this thing up and toss it through a window. You know? But you can't really throw objects in this game, I don't think. You can drop and examine. Oh! You can actually throw it. If you... Okay, that's really janky, but if you whip your camera around and then let loose, you do actually throw something. I didn't know that was even a mechanic in this game. Because it doesn't say throw, it just says drop. Okay, well, can I throw something in here? And Slacker, good, I'm not the only one. Did you get killed too, or did you get through your first time? Like, can I do this then? Probably not. It's really hard to tell. But that might still be the same mechanic that I need to use. So now that we've broken that open, did that give us infinite time or just a bit more time? Because you would think it would just fill up the next room and then this room as well. You just buy yourself a little bit of time. Oh, maybe I can climb up here. Oh, there we go. Next room. How about these doors? Nope, not so much. Let's bust out a lighter. I don't have to worry about ghosts or anything. Oh, yes! Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. I will probably have to drop something. Yep, one two-handed item. Sorry, crowbar. You got to go. But axe usually beats crowbar anyway. It's not looking good. This is pretty cool, though. It's giving very different game mechanics this late in the game. Nice. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Still not safe yet. There should be less gas in that room, but... Come on, Dwayne. You should find something to light the passage. Come on. I'm full of lighters. Wait, did that not work? Here we go. They make sure you have it in your hand. That's the first time the game's really done that. You know, Slacker, the controls on PC are a little bit janky too. It took me a while to get used to picking up items with my left and right hand. Whoa, what the hell just happened? And dropping items when I needed to. Wait, was I going down or up? Drolshenka! Hey, how's it going, Drolshenka? Okay, I think we're going the right direction. Crowbar is now stored in your storage room. Those ghosts are very friendly. They grab your items when you leave them behind, the important ones. Put them back in your storage for you. It's like, yeah, I want to kill you because I'm an evil ghost, but I'm going to make sure you have your items to, you know, maybe make some progress. Oh, thank you so much, Drolshenka. How are you doing? By the way, thank you for the birthday wishes. It was Drolshenka's birthday just a few days ago. It feels so weird to not be able to always get together for all of our stuff. Oh, I love you too, Drolshenka. Oh, and thank you, Slacker, as well. I can't wait until all this crap is over with and we can do our normal get-togethers and things like that, travel, all that kind of stuff. I mean, I was talking about doing a UFC fight that I watched this last weekend. Normally, I'd invite like 10 or 20 people over and we do a big barbecue. Didn't work this year, but hopefully soon. You can hold 2 lighters. Yes, many. You can hold many lighters. Oh, and it's gone. The hell? Oh, yeah. I know Drolshenka for sure. But, you know we all love you. Things gonna get better quick, and can't wait to be able to hang out and do stuff again. Okay, it looks like I'm following these footsteps now. See what's going on here. I assume that would have been the end of the chapter, but not. Apparently not. We haven't found that piece of the mask yet. So we had a scene where it looked like the water supply was poisoned or something and everybody died. Now we had a scene in a science facility where apparently we worked. And, oh, it looks like it stops right here. And people got gassed to death? I don't know what the deal with that is. Oh, what's over here? We've seen this before. Why did the footsteps stop right there? I don't see anything special. Oh, and the trapdoor again. I don't want to go back. It's still... Oh, it's full of stuff. Oh, is that our mask piece, perhaps? I was going to say, it looks too dark, but I think it's just the lighting. It is. All right. I kind of want to check that progress room. I think we're almost done. Yeah, because we have to watch the associated tape phantasma just to unlock the passageway, right? Okay, so the next one... Let's see, what's the best way to get out of here? Whatever the best way is, I'm probably not taking it, but... what were the last two? Addiction? I think that was one of them. Here we need to go upstairs. I think it's this way. Indifference and addiction. Perfect. Are you a ghost too? We don't know yet, Minnie. We really don't know a whole lot about our main character. Okay, so we finished with Pride. Let's go ahead and put this Pride tape in our little handy-dandy VHS storage right here. You know, my parents have a ton of, like, all of the original Disney VHS tapes. I wonder if those are worth any money. Maybe some of those are rare now. Because you know how Disney likes to take their movies and put them in the vault and not release them again for a long time? Maybe something's worth some money. I think I walked back in that room, Slacker, at least 3 or 4 times. Once when I discovered it, and then again and again, just kind of, honestly, I've gotten lost in this house so many times. It's got this weird circular repetitive layout that I just keep, it took me a long time to ever get my bearings as far as where I was going. Okay, let's check out Indifference. Let's see what hints we can gain from this. Do a quick save right there. Although, Slacker, the first time I found that room, I did try the gun out. I had to. Oh, this is the tough one, Hasifa. We should probably do this one next. So I need to memorize all of these different scenes so I know where to grab all the picture frames. Is that right? Yeah, see, there's a whole bunch of them. I have 2. It looks like there was 4 or 5. Oh, I had a very nice birthday, Joel Shanka. It was, I mean, just very low key. We got some nice steak, which was fantastic. Oh, there's 6 frames. Man, even more than what I saw. We got some nice steak. Had some beers. We watched the fights on one night. Got to see McGregor get knocked out. I finally watched that Spider-Man Far From Home. Okay, so there's one in a closet. I had never seen Spider-Man Far From Home. One, I think it's near the other TV. That kind of looks like it's in the garage. Some potted plant. Okay, I want to try to get a few of these. This is going to be tricky. I don't know which closet that is. There's so many closets. And a potted plant somewhere. Yeah, I thought there was one in the garage, but I don't want to go there yet. Oh, no. I don't like it when I see that black stuff on the wall. So yeah, Joel Shanka, just a lot of games, a lot of movies, a lot of good food. It was a very chill birthday. Here's a potted plant. It's not that one. Okay, now I'm just realizing, now that I'm looking for it, this house has far too many potted plants. While we're up here, I kind of want to check out our mask that we've been putting together. Aw, Slacker, I really appreciate it. Yes, we are almost done with everything. Yeah, we only have a little bit more of this mask to do. 2 more tapes. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to have time now, but it would be nice just to finish this up. What my original plan was, is if we beat it really quickly, my idea was like, maybe we'll play that Resident Evil demo. But I'm thinking time-wise, it's probably not going to work out. These tapes are a little trickier than I expected. You know, I feel bad, you guys talking about N64 and stuff. I actually sold my original N64. I never should have done that. Unless you're like super hard up for cash, my recommendation is don't sell your old consoles. You're going to wish you had them. You wish you had all your original games. Unless you're like that minimalist that just wants to get rid of everything. I wish I still had it. I have my little brothers. Oh, here we go. Is it in here? Oh, we found the picture frame. There we go. That's one. That's one. Okay, there was another one near a potted plant somewhere. But I sold my original N64 and I sold my original Dreamcast. And I wish I didn't, but I did. I don't have a Dreamcast at all anymore. Right now I have my little brother's N64 because he didn't want it. So that's cool. And I do have a lot of my old games, but not all of them. But all my other consoles I still have from a kid. Yeah, none of those potted plants look like any of these. But there's still a few more bedrooms. There's a lot of plants in this house. Do you guys have a lot of plants in your house? We don't. We have some, what light does that turn on? There we go. Get a little bit more light in here. We have, just some succulents in the house, but other than that, we don't really have any plants. Wait, are these always here? Oh yeah, I think they were. Usually you can collect those things. Nate, why did you have to add that term? Was that being blocked for some reason? I don't understand. Oh no, where's that coming from? I don't know where that is, but I don't like it. Slime monster's coming from somewhere. I think it's in the attic. Okay, we're going downstairs. Oh, I think I missed the potted plant somewhere down here. I haven't even lost my sanity yet. My sanity's doing fine. Okay, I think it's gone. Okay, what other potted plant am I missing? Here's one. I don't see any picture frames. Oh! Man, this game hides them well. Here I was looking down. Okay, so with that said, let's go check the tape again and see what other clues we have. We just got the closet one. We got that. How many do I have? 4? Yeah, we have 4 frames. We need 2 more. So let's see if we can analyze the last 2. Grilled tomato, upgrade to laptop. Okay, I'm going to need help with these spots, guys. Gotta watch the tape very closely and see what it's trying to tell us to go to. So that's what we're collecting. We know that. I don't think that spiral staircase has anything to do with the clue. I think it's just telling us where it's going to go. We don't have to worry about that right now. Where is that? That's really dark. Oh, okay. In the that freezer room. We've been there before. I think I already got some of those. We just got that one. Crap, the only one I recognized was the freezer room. I might need a hint on the last one. At least I got the freezer room from that. Which I think is in the basement? But yeah, I don't know where any other ones were. And look for a baby hat. Oh, in one of the kids' rooms, maybe? Okay, so let me get to that freezer room again. I think it was back here. Let's put this down. Get a little bit of light from that. Okay, here's the freezer room. Oh, you know what? I might have already gotten some of these. That's part of the problem, too, is I've been collecting these throughout the whole game, pretty much. Yeah, see, I already got that one. Dang it. Oh, maitre dear, how's it going? I might be butchering that. Oh, thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the birthday wishes, too. Let me drop some tokens for you guys. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Let me go back upstairs and we'll check out the kids' room. Yeah, there's so many of these things. I don't know which ones I've collected and which ones I haven't. I love your guys' chaotic bombs. Who knows who's going to get them? But when there's a lot of people in there, somebody gets one. Hey, you got it, grilled tomatoes, even with you dropping the bomb. Nice. And have you ever seen this game? This very spooky game. Yeah. So somewhere in the bedrooms, there's going to be a picture frame. It's probably on the wall. Just, you know, looking like a picture frame. And you said something about a baby hat? That would be in the parents' room, wouldn't it? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know, oh, crap. That doesn't make me calm. Often people have told me that because the voice is so relaxing, it can help put them to sleep as well. Could be a good or bad thing, I suppose. Oh no, this lighter's empty. And there is one in the progress room. Oh, I'm not sure if I did get that one. And B-Mates, yes and no. It's a single player game, so you're not working with your friends trying to do things. So it's not like Phasmophobia that way. But there's some similar elements with ghosts haunting you, turning on lights, shutting doors, and as your character goes more crazy, you can lose your sanity, kind of like Phasmophobia. So there's some similarities. It was showing that baby a lot. Because here's where the baby crib used to be, but it's not here now. And the parent bedroom was the closet one. Okay, this is the one I just got. Okay. So let me check one of the other kids' rooms. I gotta watch out because I got attacked by that monster in here too. Nothing in this room. Luckily we can sneak through the bathroom to get to the other bedrooms. Oh, why is the light going crazy? Calm down, light. You're creeping me out. Okay. Any other picture frames in here? In a closet, maybe? They're not empty pictures. Ooh, I would give this game a pretty high score on the scarometer. I still think the scariest games I've ever played have been in VR, because VR just amplifies the scariness tenfold, but for non-VR, this is definitely up there, I think, with one of the scariest games I've played. Ah, dang, nothing there. Yeah, somebody mentioned that Dead at Night, Skywalker. I haven't really looked into it yet. Oh my lord. Hold on. Let me get to a safe spot with some light. Yuki, what are you doing?
Thank you very much for all those bits, Yuki.
Birthday bits. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me catch up with you real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you do definitely want to light those candles, Many, but they only help you when you're right next to it for the most part. So if you're not going to stick around in that room, I don't know how much it really helps. Okay, I haven't seen any more picture frames in these bedrooms. I saw somebody mention... I have to scroll up in the chat. Unfortunately, I can't see half the chat because I have to have another program open just to fix my camera every time it stops streaming. Let me get in some light and I can scroll up in the chat real quick. Looks like a game I would enjoy. So you guys know what I like. Oh yeah, progress room and kitchen corridor. Okay,
not like this. Not like this.
If you guys don't know what that's from The Matrix. Which I really enjoyed the first Matrix movie. I thought it was great. The sequels, they have their moments, but they're not great movies in my opinion. Okay, this is probably the kitchen corridor. Is that right? There are a bunch of frames here, but not a frame that's blank that we can take. Or somewhere, or right here maybe. A little bit of room right here. Yeah, I might have already gotten
Wake
that
up,
one.
Lieutenant.
Nice. Also from Detroit. Oh, let me hide these guys real quick. Oh, I see what you did there, Max. Sometimes you have to look where there's existing pictures because they kind of hide one of these fake frames next to the normal ones. Like in here? No. Okay, where was the other place, Hasifa? Progress room. I need to check the progress room again. I'm not sure if I got anything there, to be honest. Unfortunately, some of these things that I've picked up were like a long time ago. I think I could take a right. I think this takes me to the progress room. Oh, yeah, we'll go check that out again, Phantasma. I missed that. There's also a sweet looking grandfather clock too. Okay, so here's the progress room. Of course there's no working light, and I don't have a candle. And I didn't leave a candle. There's kind of a blank canvas right there, but I can't grab it. Oh, it was probably right over here. I vaguely remember the camera showing me this area on that video. Yeah, I think I must have got the one in this room.
Oh my, yes!
I must have already picked it up. And the power room. That was down in the basement, right? I think I know where that one is. Oh, those unfortunately, Maitre D, those are fake candles. They're not the kind of candles like you can interact with. They're more decorative candles. They still give you light that keeps you sane, but it's not the kind of light that you can pick up and move around, I guess. Not a bad house, B-mates, but I hate the layout. I get so lost in this house. It drives me crazy. Crap, it's dark. There we go. Okay, so I think the power room is right around here. Is this it? Yeah, so here's the power right here. So let's see if there's something in here. For this room having all the power, there's not much light. Okay, let's see if we can find one of those picture frames. See it. Oh, wait. It looked like I could move something. Is this it right here? Oh, come on. Oh, no, I froze. That is so well hidden. That was ridiculous. Come on, game. Okay, there's one. So, what? Do we only have one left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have one left. And then storage room. The one on this floor? Because there's a couple storage areas. I guess this is probably the storage room. Okay, let's check this out. We did check the freezer lettuce. I think we already got that one. Somebody turned a light off on me. Okay, let's see. Is that it? No. Honestly, these areas are so well detailed. It's really easy for them to hide stuff. That baby picture scares the crap out of me. That looks like it's something. I remember trying to break that with the sledgehammer because it looked like one of those mirrors, but it's not. Gosh, after that last one, I realized they can hide these things anywhere. I think we got this one. If there was one in here, I think we already got it. That's a pretty cool piece of artwork. I kind of like that. And the storage one is below the mirror. Let's see. It would have been like right here. Okay, we must have got that one. Well, let me check the freezer room again, but I'm pretty sure we just looked in there recently. Luckily, it's just right here, so it's easy to get to. Here's the freezer room. Watch, it's like hiding right here behind the freezer. Nothing in the freezer.
Quality time.
It'd be quality time if I could find all these dang picture frames. Yeah, I don't think it's in there. And here's the power room again. We got the one in the power room. It's close to the ceiling? How are you supposed to do this, guys? Did anybody see that? I mean, even looking at it, I can almost not tell it's there. Yeah, it's there, but man, that's well hidden. Okay. Now with all those pictures, we got to put them somewhere. I kind of want to go look at that film again because it kind of showed us where all the pictures were. I just don't remember what room that was. I'm just happy I can kind of like making my way around the house somewhat effectively now. For the first half of the game, I felt like I was always completely lost. People would tell me, go to the basement, and I'd have a slight panic attack. Like, wait, where's the basement? Okay, so on this tape, it's going to show us where all of those picture frames should go. We know about the locked door it's going to open. I know, right? I keep turning on all the lights. That's why the ghosts keep turning off the lights. They have to pay the bill. Okay, it's like a striped wall with 2 light sconces on each side. Okay, so let's look for that. Striped wall with 2 wall sconces. Is that the right term, sconces? I think it is. Okay, I thought maybe this big room? It doesn't look like it. There's really not much at all in here. That was like a big open wall, though. Like, how many of those are there really in this house? This is just a bare storage room. That goes to the basement. I don't like the... Or the garage. I hate the garage. The garage is like the most haunted place in this house. I feel like something really bad happened there. And that's kind of what I thought grilled tomato. These ghosts are upset with me for turning on all the lights. Stop it. Okay, there's some wall sconces in here, but they're not the same kind. It doesn't have that wallpaper. What about this room? There's 2 of those wall things. Uh-oh. Our lighter's dead. It kind of looks like this. But no, I don't think that's it. I feel like we're so close. Oh, fallen angel. Nice. Hold on, let me get to the light real quick. There we go. Oh, I used my lighter. Okay, let me enable ASMR. Legend. Oh, no. So if you're not familiar with this, for 20,000 tickets, you guys can change how the stream sounds with various different voice things. Bam. There we go. We got 5 minutes of ASMR. So what happens when the lights are out? Well, your character starts to slowly lose their sanity. And you have to be very careful because you start to get haunted more. And the ghost will try to kill you much more quickly. So you definitely don't want to be in the dark very long. Okay, so I feel like I went pretty much around the entire downstairs. I didn't see anything that looked like what was on that picture. Oh, crap. I need to switch lighters. Let's drop this one. That one's worthless. Much better. Okay, remember, we're looking for 2 wall sconces with some striped wallpaper. That's where we have to put all of these picture frames. I see all of these walls are... I think a sconce phantasma is just like a light fixture that's bolted directly to the wall. So it's not like a ceiling light. It's not a freestanding light like this thing there. It doesn't have a light, but you can put a candle or something there. So it's going to be this kind of thing right here. We need 2 of these right... Oh, by the kitchen. Okay, let me go back upstairs. I must have went right by it. Now, I love how this new microphone sounds, but I do have to be a little bit louder when I whisper for ASMR. It doesn't pick up quite as much as the previous microphone. But other than that, it makes me sound, I think, a whole lot better. Okay, striped wall. Stupid ghost. Quit trying to spook me. It's the light. There we go. It's not in there. Striped wall, striped wall. I don't see much around here that looks like that. Was it in the hallway, maybe? Before you get there. I kind of want to look at that video again. Let me just refresh my memory. See, by the stairs. So just, I mean, the kitchen's right there. So is it in here? Maybe. It looked like it was such a big bare wall that I don't really see anything that looks like it. It could be downstairs. Oh, here's a striped wall. Oh man, I just whipped right past this room. But I don't see those light fixtures. But they are having some striped walls, which is good. Maybe that was my problem. I was looking for lights when really I just needed the wallpaper. What just happened? And hey Darth, how's it going? We are pretty much just trying to finish up the tapes. So we finished all the ghost chapters. So now we're gonna put all of these pictures up on the wall. Oh, I could have been doing this the entire time I was going. Nice grilled tomato. Okay, I think we can now open this up. Hey, therapy android. We just finally finished a puzzle. Perfect timing. That's cool. What is this? Oh, this is that weird scene that we saw in the dream or on the tape. It's a big nope. Oh, what the hell are we stepping on? Holy crap, these are all beer cans. This is what my house looks like after a John Con. Oh, thank you very much, therapy. A perfect way to wake up and to ASMR, right? That's a cool sound effect. Well, at least they give us all these lights. That's kind of nice. Oh, that's weird. Once I turn them off, I can't turn them back on. It's interesting. Hey, Luminous, tell me anything. I love that Gabriel Knight quote. Hey, look at this. Look at all these pills. These are not the same pills we've been taking. These are something else. Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you, Hasifa. Thank you, Hasifa. So, as I'm one to do, what I want to do at some point is take some time and make some sound effects so that when you guys request one of those, there's some kind of notification to me audibly so I know when I'm done. Okay, so we got a red pill, a blue pill, white, green, and purple. What is the matrix? I always forget. I think the red pill is to go into the real world, and the blue pill is to stay in the matrix. Is that right? Take the red pill, of course. It's the one in the middle. It's the only one that looks different. Can I actually pick which pill I take? I think I can. Hey, I'm getting a little closer. I'll tell you what meds those are. That's awesome. Hey, we took the red one. Oh, we got to take all the pills. We need one for each of these. All right, so which one was that? Our Xanax? This one's our Zyrtec. Do a rainbow. It's like Skittles. We probably should not be mixing all these. What else do we have? Maybe a diet pill? Prilosec? The only pills I take on a regular basis, allergy medicine, and 1-a-day vitamins and vitamin C. That's pretty much all I do. So I would have no idea what these are. Yeah, how about Flintstone vitamins? I used to love those as a kid. I haven't had a Flintstone vitamin since I was living with my parents. Probably early high school, before that maybe? I don't know. I don't even know what that is, Maitre D. All right, here we go. What's behind the door of pills and beer? Oh no. That didn't work out too well. Guess we're not going that way. Do I dare turn around? That's a lot of doors. Let's try this one. I don't like it. Can I close it up? Oh, that opened one of the chains. It's just you know, drawing a happy little mountain with some happy little clouds. Oh, we need some water for all these pills, of course. I mean, that just makes sense, right? Can't reach the water. Am I supposed to be able to get in there? There is a Bob Ross Twitch stream. I've never been on there, honestly. I used to watch some Bob Ross when I was a little kid. It was on TV all the time. What am I supposed to do here? Can't crouch and get it. It might have already opened it up. I'm not sure. I think we might be done with that. It might not be water. That's true. Oh, that one's jammed. We can't actually do that one. Is that more pills? Actually, those kind of look like... those are definitely pills. I was going to say good and plenties. You guys ever have those licorice candies? Pink and white? Oh, that door just came off. And it's a brick wall. Okay. I think we're ready to go now. When he says happy little trees, the chat goes wild. That's awesome. You know, maybe that'll be another crazy... what do you call it? Stream incentive for some goal. I don't know what yet, but maybe we can do a Bob Ross stream. I'll get a huge afro. Does he have facial hair usually? I think he has a goatee. Maybe I'll grow out a goatee for it or something. And we'll do a full-on Bob Ross. I'll do a painting. I can't paint. It'll be hilarious. Whoa. Look at this. Oh, these are all the different tapes that we saw, aren't they? Or some of them. No, there's different words on these. I see guilt, hatred, depression. This looks cool. I'll have to follow a Bob Ross tutorial. No, Phantasma. I think I just have to do it on my own. I'll have to let you guys vote on an idea for a painting. I'll have to do it. Ooh, the taste of coffee is back. Oh, that's awesome, Therapy. I'm glad to hear you're doing a little bit better, at least. How about the rest of the symptoms? Oh my gosh. Now I can't even go backwards. Where the hell are we now? Looks like there's somebody digging over there. I have a Ryzen 9 Luminous. I have the 3950X. I believe that's the processor number. Hi, crazy guy. Are these the guys with no face? I think they are. Yeah, I really like the graphics in this game. They did a good job. I'm always more impressed because it's not a big budget game. Like, they did really well with what they had. I mean, actually, this was like an early access game for actually a very long time. I've had this in my wish list for well over a year. Yeah, I'm so happy, Therapy, to hear that. Oh, I froze. I'm on a 2080 Super Luminous. Yeah, I've had that video card for quite a while. I've been looking to get a 30-something, 3080, but you can't find them. I haven't been able to find one to buy. They just do not exist. The bots buy them so quickly. Oh, look at all these guys crossing over here. Where are they going? They're going to the light. Don't go to the light. Are these all the people we killed when we contaminated the water source? Or, you know, had that gas leak? I don't know. I do have one friend that I've known since high school that managed to get a 3070, which I was very happy for him. And I have another friend that wants to get a new computer soon, and I'm actually kind of recommending that he buys a pre-built, because that's the only way to get a new video card right now. If you want a computer, like, soon. Oh, I gotta put away my lighter if I want to get in here. Ah, because we need a row. That makes sense. This looks cool. Where are we going? So the only symptom you still have is you get tired quickly, but generally I feel good. Oh, that's awesome. Therapy, you're making it. Oh, excellent. That's good to hear. Yeah, you had some pretty serious symptoms. So I'm glad to hear you're doing so much better. I know I have strange ideas of cool, I know. I love spooky stuff. Oh, I think that's us watching the TV, our negligence. You know, I did a quick search on Amazon earlier today, for the hell of it, to see if I could find a video card. And at the very top, it had one for like 900 something. I'm like, sweet, that's probably a 3080 after they adjust the prices. No, it was a 1080 Ti for $900. I just searched for Ace. What's... Wait, what? Let me pause this game. Wrong scene. No, not that scene. This scene.
What are you doing, Therapy Android?
It is John's birthday. Oh my gosh. And Tiny Phrases. Thanks for being born. You guys. Oh my gosh. Seriously. 5,000 biddies? Therapy?
5,000 biddies? Okay.
This is not... Okay, well now it's a proper hype train. Oh my gosh, guys. Spider Monkey gifting 54 subs in the channel.
Oh, Spider Monkey, thank you very much for the gift sub to Lettuce. That was very nice.
Watch as I disappear into my little clown car. I almost knocked down my green screen trying to do that. What are you guys doing? Seriously. Stop it. That is insanity. I can't even keep up with everything that's happening. That was so crazy. You just broke my camera. Look what you guys did. You broke my camera. No, you didn't. It wasn't your fault. Let me fix this real quick. There we go. Okay, I have a lot of catching up to do. Okay, stop it for a second. Let me catch up here. Oh my gosh, you're on a level 5 hype. What? I don't even know what to do, guys. Give me a moment. Let me collect my thoughts. Okay. I saw 5,000 bits from Therapy. I got to tally this all up. Tiny with a sub. Spider with a sub. And then Samuel Gordon
Gordon with 10 gift subs to the channel. Too Little Too Nate with 500 biddies. Asifa with the gift sub to Rainbow. Okay, let's see. 3 times 10 is 38.
Okay, we're just gonna do like 200, guys. I can't even do the math. You guys just broke me. I can't even do the math for all this. Let me collect my thoughts. Get ready. If you're new to the channel, everybody following gets one of these little characters down there. As you hang out in the stream, you earn tokens to the channel. You can use that to customize the characters, change how they look, give them cool outfits and weapons and stuff. You can also use it to play sound effects in the stream, all kinds of stuff. But what we're doing right now, because you guys are way too damn generous, I have to drop 200 tokens in the channel right now, completely destroy the token economy, and then do a bunch of push-ups to catch up. I can't even do that many push-ups right now. I'm out of shape, but I'm going to do my best. Yuki! Oh my gosh. Just accept our love. Yuki, I just love you guys being here, but Yuki...
Yuki.
Thank you very much for all the bits and Therapy. Here's your 100 legend.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Seriously. Yuki, Therapy, Asifa, everybody. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. He's going to go fast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40,
41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60.
61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70.
I can't even count all these. I'm gonna go up to 100 and then I'm just gonna blast that last 100.
71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79,
80,
81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90.
Oh my gosh.
91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100.
Now that was the slower part. This next one, we're just gonna blast through complete craziness. So prepare yourself.
In 3, 2, 1. I'm going to be reading these to myself because I can't talk this fast. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, I probably did way more than 100, but I couldn't tell if it was even keeping up with my button presses, so I just flooded the thing, and you guys were jumping up so quickly, they were spawning inside of you as you were jumping for these.
Now, beyond that, I have to try to do, is it 50 push-ups? I don't know if I could do 50. Wait, can you guys hear me? I think you guys can hear me. I have to try to do 60 push-ups, sorry, because you got to level 5, because we do 10 when you first get to level 1, I believe. That's right. So 60 push-ups, especially on my hardwood floors. I probably can't even do 50, but I'm going to do however many I can, and however many I can't do, that's extra tokens for you guys. Oh my gosh. So let me get the camera going. So that's all good to go. You guys, that was insane. Thank you so very much. That is absolutely beyond generous of you guys. That was amazing. Let's see, were you looking forward to doing push-ups? I mean, I wasn't expecting to do this kind of exercise, especially right now, but this just shows, you know, what an amazing crew we've collected in this community that we have. And I'm very, very grateful to have all you guys here. This is insane. And in the fancy shirt. Oh, we had a big hype train. I have to do a bunch of push-ups. Andy says, yay. That's true. She did make some brownies earlier, so I kind of needed the push-ups to work that off a little bit. So let me get this thing going. Oh my God, is it still from the ketchup? Oh, jump catch game. It's RoboCadia is still catching up with you guys. That's absolutely insane. Well, you guys never get to see me without my headset on, huh? It's like John has ears. Okay, let me see if this is working. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best and try and show you guys all the push-ups. I can't really, not too well. I'll try to yell out every 10. I'll be happy if I get 40, but I'm trying to get 60. All right, and of course, if you guys can, try to do as many push-ups with me as you can. You can't do normal push-ups, because if you haven't been working out, they're tough. Try them on your knees, where you kind of get down and do push-ups. It's a little bit easier, and do as many as you can. And then when I'm done, let me know how many you were able to do. All right, guys. on this. Good. I think you guys got a decent. Off my slippers because that doesn't really help with that. All right. Uh-oh. Your dog. Gus here wants to help with push-ups. Okay, ready? Set. Go. And 20. 30. 40. Oh no. Oh. All right. I got 43. Like 43 maybe. I'm spent. Oh, green screen. That's right. There we go. Okay. Let me catch up and have some water real fast. So, how many did you guys get? Oh, thank you very much, Phantasma. Yeah, I thought I would dress up a little bit for the birthday. I did not expect to be doing as many push-ups as I possibly could. The therapy, I did 20. You guys don't know me a thing. It's just kind of exciting as we do this, especially if you don't do it very regularly. You can kind of just do as many as you can, and then see as you get better. The longer we stream, you do more, you know? Oh, thank you, Luminous. That's really nice of you. I love this space. I want to put some artwork around here and change a few things, but otherwise, I like my little office. It's great. Let's see. Yeah, that I do, Nate. Let me catch up real quick. I think I did 43. So I owe you guys 17 tokens. So let me drop those really quick. Let me have some water first. I can't breathe. My chair entered the matrix. Well, it's kind of cool because I don't know if any other streamers do this, but I actually put green fabric on my chair so it doesn't show up. Because it's like, I'm not trying to advertise for some gaming company. Might as well just remove my chair from the stream, you know? And when can we watch last year's birthday video? Heck, yes, therapy. Actually, now is probably a pretty good time to do it. I wonder if I can do that very easily. I think I could, even though the game's running. Let me drop you guys those tokens before I forget.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17.
There we go. Okay, so while you guys are catching those, let me check real quick and see where I have that video. I know I saved it off on my hard drive. Actually, if I just do a file search, it'll probably be the quickest way to find it. Here we go. Okay, I found it.
Happy birthday to
Let me minimize that. This thing, by the way, and thank you much, Therapy, that edited it together, and everybody that helped contribute to this birthday video. This is from last year, but this thing is freaking amazing. So let me go back here. I'm going to switch this to display capture so you guys can see the video. And I just froze, but that's okay. There we go. I'm going to hide myself so you guys can appreciate all that is this video. Let's see here. Wrong button. There we go. Okay. Check this out, guys. Nice. No, there's nothing rage about this. This is great. Oh, you wanted to do something this year, but this COVID thing just crushed my energy. Therapy. You don't have to do anything. That was amazing that you did this last year. But dude, seriously, therapy so much. I appreciate you being here. You were way too generous. And just check this out. This thing's amazing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Oh no.
Song of the people. Play the song.
It's his birthday song.
Rage.
Okay, let's just scan these real quick. There might be a hint. Just a quick letter to let you know that everything is going great. Our new artist is fantastic.
What in God's name is that? So the Jazzercise stream will be a full production.
I'm going to be 38. I'm practically dead, guys.
Just a tragedy, huh? It's just a tragedy. It was a tragedy. This is actually probably right around the time I died. Or I don't remember ever seeing nipples on a dinosaur. What? Crap. Everybody, welcome. Wrong button. That's my mother swear button. I meant to do welcome
To John Cadia.
How do
The
I
following pronunciation is brought to you by pronouncenames.com.
Thank you, pronouncenames.com.
Göteborg. Göteborg. Göteborg.
Göteborg. Göteborg. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to
John Cadia.
My grandfather died today. Yes, he's the only family I had.
Well, this VOD is destroyed. That's okay. Hey, I am a stealth master. What are you talking about? Watch me stealth my way past all these eels. Oh God, I failed stealth. Alright, so we have 2.5 me when I was like that. Let's see. Didn't she say she... I would probably say that's Gloucester. Gloucester. Hmm?
Gloucester.
Okay, shut up. I don't want to hear about my failure anymore. Oh God. That freaked me out. I wouldn't say it's a horror game, but it's definitely creepy at times. Why would she do that?
If it is me you wish to see.
Wait, hold on. You need a new voice.
Impressive. A worthy pretender. My perversion
What the fuck did you do?
to deceive.
Okay, I'll be like, Janie, I'm gonna play a set. You, game. No, he was wearing headphones at the time. Ooh, that means it was close. Hi guys, how's it going? For the love of God, don't take any clips, please, people. I will have to destroy them. Destroy the evidence. Game over. That was freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, guys, I am seriously like crying every time I see the scenes when I get spooked or when I'm falling asleep. I just I just start laughing. I cannot stop laughing. It's hilarious. Thank you guys again, and Therapy, for editing that video. You did such a great job, and everybody that helped find clips and put that together. That was amazing. I loved watching that. I remember when Andy first saw that. She was crying every time she saw that. It was great. We've loved that thing so much. Oh, you guys, everybody, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. You guys are insane. Oh yes, I love that. Andy says, what did you do? I really want to play the new Simulacra, or I mean the sequel, because I really enjoyed the first Simulacra. I don't know if there's any connection between the two games or if they're kind of brand new characters with like a new scenario, but I enjoyed the game so much. I definitely want to check out the sequel. Oh, the sleepy time one. Especially when I started just talking nonsense.
Yes.
Oh my, yes. Especially when I started talking nonsense. You know, I don't know, I should not have been up that late playing those games. I was just dying in the chair. But, I mean, when I got those late Thursday nights and I get to stream for 7 hours or so, I just want to make the most of it. When I really should have called it 2 hours earlier. I just pushed through it and I paid the price. But man, did we get some iconic clips. I don't think I've really fallen asleep on stream in a long time, but that was really funny when that happened. And Max, yes, that one, my grandfather died. The Nelson Simpsons laugh. I love it so much. Oh my gosh, guys. All right, I'm sweating. I'm wrecking this nice new shirt. You guys are way too generous. Thank you for all the birthday wishes, just everything. You guys are amazing. Okay, I've been behaving much better this year. I've learned. I'm getting a little bit better, Therapy. Little by little, I'm getting a little bit better. And we're almost done. Yes, let's wrap up this game, guys. We got, well, I should be wrapping it up now, but I want to finish this game up. Okay, so right now we are going through some underwater. Oh my gosh. He just shot himself and got right back up. It's almost like these things are replaying things that happened to ourselves, but I'm not sure. Which way does this thing want me to go? Like we saw one scene when we were... Oh, I got stuck. We saw one scene when we were like drinking beer. I know that was us from a different tape. There is a scene where we can shoot ourselves. Maybe that's already happened. We might have already committed suicide. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go this way. It doesn't look like it. Let's get this bread. Oh, cool. So after this one, oh, we leave the boat here? Oh, I can get off. Here, I'm like, I'm stuck. How do I get out? You're supposed to get stuck. Oh, looks like... Are they praying? No, I think they're just crying. Why are we rowing the wrong way? Nothing works like normal in this world, Phantasma. Oh, I almost walked on him. You look kind of like steps. Which, I almost stomped Gus multiple times today. I really have to turn on the lights, because Gus blends in the darkness so well. Gotta watch out. Uh-oh. Can't crawl up. There we go. You got to find the right steps to get up. Oh, did you finish your paper, Janie? That's what I look on Friday nights, just crying on the floor. Nancy? Oh, that's your dog, the ninja doggo? You gotta be so careful. You don't want to kick the poor pup, but at the same time, they don't know to get out of your way. You know, it's like, I am literally like 8 times the size of you, Gus. You don't want to be in my way. Yeah, I can't turn that on. Guess we're going up the stairs.
Oh, Dwayne! Welcome to your domain!
The hell?
I was waiting for you impatiently. What? You tell me this isn't your domain?
It's a plague doctor mask.
Nonsense! It's the fruit of your hard labor. Can't you see how everyone enjoys their time here? It's all thanks to you they have this newfound home. How fulfilled they all seem. Some of them might look a little lost, I concur, but what of it? They have a place to be for all of eternity. How delightful for them.
Is he talking about the ghosts?
Dwayne Anderson. The dead will whisper tales of your achievements, and you will be remembered forever.
Weird.
Now, up you go, chap. Go have a look at your masterpiece.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that all of those ghosts that we see are people that we've murdered. They might have been the people that we shot in the very beginning of the game. Bop, bop, bop. You know? They're all our family. I'm not sure. Although the guy that was tied up in the insane asylum, I'm not sure about him. Your dogs have learned because you tripped over him. Jesse's gotten really good at getting out of the way. Gus, he's such a thick boy, he just doesn't care. And you finished it weeks ago, Janie, but the professor gave you a chance to revise it. Oh, nice. Well, at least you finished it up. That's awesome. Cool that your professor gave you a chance to fix some things. Look at the staircase. Jeez. And bibbity bop, to the floor you drop. Oh, please no. Anybody scared of heights here? I gotta say, if you want to help yourself get over heights, VR might help. VR really gives a good sensation of actual height and depth. So if you are afraid of heights, VR could... you could use it to practice if you wanted to. Or it might just make you sick and you just never want to do it again. What is this? This is a pretty room. Kind of a fire hazard, but it's a pretty room. Oh, you step on her or kick her, but at the same time she can see me coming. Yeah, they just... You feel bad, Yuki, but like you also don't feel too surprised that it happened because they just do it all the time, right? Oh, is this our wife? One of the people we killed? We had Dolores, Lucy, and a car or something? I gotta assume that's us. I'm not sure what that was all about. Let's see, therapy. You're scared of close people leaving you? Can VR help with that, like family and friends? It might make it worse. You might play some games that deal with that, and it might stress you out even more, therapy. Probably not recommended. Oh, VR can definitely possibly help with being scared of the dark, I think, too. Definitely a lot of creepy dark scenes in VR games. Okay, so there's like anti-depression pills on the floor there.
Explain this to me.
Uh-oh.
Please talk to me.
This is probably our wife.
I love you, Dwayne. I want to help you. First the alcohol and now this? Who prescribed you this and why? I want to know so I can help you through it. Are you slowly going insane, Dwayne?
Can't even see her.
Should we be worried? Because we are. Recently, you've been scaring everyone with your cold indifference. Are you thinking of leaving us? What do you want to run from so bad that you drug yourself every day?
Oh.
Do you want to die, Dwayne?
I recognize that
help
light.
you with that, you know?
Oh.
I'm only with you because you have money. It's probably blood money, but I don't care. I don't care about you. If you want to die, I'll happily oblige.
Whoa.
Do you want a rope? Want me to kick the bucket? Life would be so much easier without your mopey face around, you delusional fuck.
Jeez.
Want me to stab you with 7 knives? Want me to rip the jaw off your ugly face? How about I break both your legs and leave you to rot in a cellar? You're a disgrace. People despise you. I despise you. Your children despise you. You're horrifying. You should die. You know what? Forget it. I don't want to help you die. Do it yourself. I won't help you into release. Kill yourself by yourself alone. And go to hell where you belong!
Okay, that Nelson laugh was pretty perfect. Oh my gosh, that was intense. Okay, let me try to quickly fix the camera while we're switching scenes here. There we go. I didn't want to interrupt that because when I tab away from the game goes silent. I don't want to lose that. That was insane. So that was like our mental brain just totally with us and making us feel like our wife hates us, I think. But She didn't really. She really wanted to help us. Oh, we're back here again. Oh, we got the last, or not the last piece, but one of the last pieces. Sweet. I think we only have one more piece to go, guys. We're almost there. Yeah, therapy. It almost looked like it was legit with me frozen, but no, the camera actually froze. Oh, I can't even save it yet. That's interesting. It just did an autosave, but... So the last tape is addiction, and play the tape and then go to the parents' room. Okay, let's get back upstairs. Oh, coffee time. Your friend fixed an espresso machine. Oh, sweet, therapy. That's awesome. I wish I could join you, but on Thursday, I have my long stream. And we're going to start a new game. So I love that. Long stream, Thursday, Friday off, and I get to have coffee during stream. Okay, so let's plop the tape. Even though I don't really need to, it's a force of habit now. I got to put my tape in here. Was this it? Oh no, it's the one in here. That's right. It's the one we were playing. Indifference. Gosh, that was a brutal tape. Oh my gosh. That was probably the most involved tape of all of them. Here's our final one. Addiction. What's kind of interesting is you can do these in any order you really want, I suppose. You still get the same story. All the little bits and pieces. Luminous. Have you seen that horror movie, VHS? Actually pretty decent. It's a collection of like 3 or 4 short stories. I forget how many, but I enjoyed it. It wasn't like a fantastic movie, but it's definitely worth watching. So I saw them crawling through a hole down a ladder, but this has something to do with the bedroom, right? I also liked VHS 2. I don't think I liked VHS 3, though. If I remember correctly. It's been years. Hey, I just saw that face appear briefly. The Plague Doctor. I don't remember seeing that before. That was kind of new. Is that in the bedroom? I'm not sure. Right next. I mean, they could make a sequel just called DVD. Okay, I think it just reset. So we're going up to the parents' room. And I froze again. Okay, well, at least I think we have a pretty good idea of what might be going on with the camera freezing. So, can I save it now? I can. Hopefully next stream I'll have tweaked around my USB ports. I'll have to look at where I have my ports plugged in and how I can help hopefully alleviate some of that, gosh, issue that I'm having with too many USB ports using too much bandwidth on my computer. Oh yeah, see, here's the hole in the floor. Here we go. Or just call it torrent, right, Max? Probably the most common way most movies are procured nowadays. Or instead of Netflix and chill, it's Netflix and kill. All right, what's over here? Somebody in the bed? Is that our wife? Probably not. Probably some creepy naked person that's going to kill us. Or what is that? Can't even tell. Beer cans. Beer can. Of course. I mean, that's what my bedroom looks like half the time. Yeah, I bet a lot of these streaming services have help with piracy. Honestly, a big part of piracy is to alleviate it, is to give people a service that's easy enough to use and convenient enough that it's not worth it to pirate it. It's better just to pay a little bit and get it easily, you know? That's why Steam is so successful.
There, chap. I've been waiting for you for quite some time now. You're my friend, aren't you? Care to share a drink with me?
I mean, I think our character does like to drink. Can't grab this. Maybe because I'm crouched. Can't grab it. Maybe I have to put away my lighter. try it now. No, I still can't grab that. Oh, hope I didn't break it somehow. Oh, do I have to sit? I have to sit down.
What a look you have!
There we go.
Are you tired somehow? I getcha. It's hard to rest in this place, isn't it? Yes, I know. I've been here for quite some time, you know, and I'm glad you came along. But hey, we're here to talk about you, right? Never mind my foolish burdens and talk to me. So you feel confused, don't you? I understand. Everything has been really blurry since you woke up, hasn't it? Do you even know your own name, old friend? Dwayne, of course! There's no mystery here, but I can see that you are wondering if this is real after all. I can assure you, although this might not reassure you, that it is very real. In fact, one might say that this is the first time you're facing reality. No, don't look at me like that. I'm on your side, Dwayne. We've been friends for so long, after all. Who am I? You've always been like this, haven't you? Always asking the wrong questions.
I think that's a great question.
Dwayne. Listen to me here. The real question isn't who am I, but who are you? Dwayne? But that is nothing but a name, my friend. I'm not asking about a name. I'm asking about who you are. Now, Dwayne, shush a little bit and take a sip.
This is
Remember, you and me, we go a long way. I'm on your side. Why don't we take a little sip to our friendship?
I mean, I know we have an alcohol problem. We probably shouldn't be drinking, but we don't have an option. And yes, therapy, it definitely reminds me of The Shining. Like when he's talking to the bartender in that movie. That's such a good movie. Oh, looks like it's already poured for us. We are Dwayne, my rock, my Johnson.
If you want me to help you, I've got to know something. Are you a fucking murderer? No? Well,
so.
What could be the reason behind all that drinking and drugging then?
We saw it in the
What's
beginning.
What's up with you? Oh. You've been seeing things, you say? Things, Things like that? Don't you worry, my friend. Just take a sip, and everything's gonna be back to normal.
I don't like it.
Go ahead. Drink a little of this wonderful poison. It'll do you real good.
Make the ghosts go away.
I would advise you to take that drink now, my friend.
Are they gone? Nope.
No!
That's my thoughts. They're not gone yet. I guess we'll try some more medicine. Real good.
Cheers.
Duke Nukem, what a classic voice.
See? Ain't that sweet? You know you can always rely on this to get you back on track, don't you?
Quality time.
You remember the coarse taste that burns and slides down your throat, ominously bringing relief and the dulling of your senses? Come on, take another sip. You know you want it.
Well, they're gone. I mean, it kind of worked, right? Take your medicine, Johnny boy. Honestly, a couple beers now, I'm good. I'm a lightweight compared to what I used to get. Oh, why? What? Random loud sound effects.
Cheers.
Hey, the music started again. It's getting better. I can still hear them, though.
Sip.
This is like a never-ending glass. There's not really much in there, but
Wake up, Lieutenant. Cheers.
we can keep drinking from it.
Now, Dwayne, will you fucking tell me who you are?
I don't know what these sound effects are supposed to correlate to, but they're not helping. Just asked who we are. I guess we're still drinking. One more for the road?
I am Samuel Gordon.
That's probably true. That's probably true. I don't, Yuki. Kind of sounds like it, though, doesn't it? Hey, there's the last piece of the
Fatality.
Mask.
Flawless victory.
All right. But I do feel like I might have to put some kind of global countdown timer on the sounds. Just to discourage complete spamming, I suppose. All right, so now we have all of the mask pieces. We should be able to put this in. Just birthday spam. The sound effects are pretty expensive, but folks could definitely have a lot of tokens saved up where they could go for quite a while. Yeah, there hasn't been a lot. It's just mostly like, because they are so expensive, you can't do it too much in general. That room was... I have to go up the other stairs. This is part of what always mixed me up, was the two different staircases, and they don't connect. Yeah, even just like a really short cooldown like that would be fine. There we go. Okay, this is where the final stuff is. Tiny, don't be a sourpuss. Oh, looks like the mask is complete. Oh, it's not even broken. It's like a full mask. Is that like a bust of our face? Is this us finding out who we are? You guys ever see that movie Vanilla Sky? The mask reminds me of the mask they have in that movie. Tom Cruise. Yeah, what's the worst gonna happen? Put on the mask. So we're wearing it.
Game over.
Not quite. Not quite. I still have my inventory. Okay, we're not like done with the game. Oh, I can't even go in there anymore. It's daylight. Look at that. Poor legend, like, are you almost broke? This is the first scene we've had with actual sunlight. This is kind of nice. Tiny, is it almost over? It's raining outside too. This is actually a really peaceful house during the day, isn't it? This is pretty nice. Oh, they don't want me to go up that way. That's blocked off. Can't go that way. Are we going down to the basement? Oh no, the basement's the only place the sunlight won't come. None of the lights are working. Should probably use this. Oops, I think I just put it away. Or where is it? There we go. Oh, it wasn't working in the other one. My other hand for some reason. So we can still go to this room and kill ourselves. Oh, that might be the only place we can go. I think the game is kind of funneling us that way. Every other door appears to be blocked off. Nice, trying to duel. Give me more tokens. Now, we've been down here before. This is where there's a pistol. You can go in there and kill yourself. But now it's different. There's light in here. What is going on? Oh, I think I'm still playing. Maybe. Oh, is that us with our family? Oh, that might have been Lucy, Dolores, and a car or something. Therapy. I was saying that this game would be so terrifying in VR. Okay, that's a little bit loud. Let me just turn that volume on that down a wee bit. And more. I've noticed that a lot of games like to have extremely loud credit scenes. It wakes your ass up, that's for sure. Yeah, more than a little bit, right? A lot of games seem to have that extremely loud credit scene. It's fine. Nice. There you go. Yeah, I kind of wish this game did have a VR mode. Although they would have to turn down the sound effects, or sorry, not the graphical like fidelity, I suppose, just to handle it, you know, because it was a really detailed game. In VR, that would probably be pretty hard to run, the way it is. Oh, this is a Kickstarter game too. I didn't know that. I don't remember hearing about a Kickstarter thing for this game. But holy crap, I kind of want to go and read some more about the game, because like I can kind of put together some idea of what happened. Nice. Ta-da. But I'm not necessarily entirely sure, like, all those people. So those were all people who lived at the house before our character. Okay, Lettuce, so I'm assuming that the 3 people we killed was that all of our family? I only knew about we had a wife, and do we have a kid, or am I just thinking of Lucy? Maybe I'm getting the ghost stories mixed up with our character stories. It didn't really have multiple endings, Grilled Tomato. When you finish all the 3 main ghost stories, it kind of says, like, you know, you completed the game, you can continue looking for more stuff to get, like, this good ending. So we were living through their events, and this was us killing our family. So who was our family? I knew about our wife. I guess I didn't know who the rest of them were. Maybe if I looked more at the pictures, I would have gotten more out of that. But what a crazy game. What did you guys think of it? I actually really, really liked this game. I thought the scares were really good. It had just enough gameplay to make it more than a normal spooky walking simulator. Like, I enjoyed Layers of Fear. It was a cool game. But it's a cakewalk. Like, you really just go from point A to point B and pick up items, and you're never really scared you're gonna die. All right. Where this game literally makes you terrified because you have to run, because you have to hide. Kind of like a Resident Evil type of game. You have to do some item management and make sure you have all the correct resources to, you know, light things up and fix light bulbs and all kinds of stuff. So I really dug that. Even without combat, they put a lot of cool video game mechanics in there to make it more than a walking simulator. So I thought it was really good. Scariest game you've seen? If this game was in VR, I think this would be my #1 scariest game I've ever played. This is probably the scariest game I think I've played in non-VR. VR just does something different. For a while, Resident Evil 7, I think, was my scariest game played on PlayStation VR. But last year, and we still have the stream saved, we played, is it not The Exorcist? There is an Exorcist VR game I haven't tried yet. Paranormal Activity. I played that in VR. And you can see me really jump in that VR headset. We played the whole game in one stream, but that game genuinely freaked me out at times, just because of the VR-ness of everything. You know, I don't know that the scares were necessarily better than this game from like a technical standpoint and the mood and everything, but because you're there, when they happen and something's coming at you, you literally almost drop to the floor. And then I froze.